On the early morning of October 24, 2024, a Tulare, California neighborhood awoke to tragedy. At around 5:30 a.m., 58-year-old Melissa Quinn and her 38-year-old son, Raymond Garza, were fatally stabbed in a brutal home invasion. The attack unfolded while multiple members of their family were inside the home, including 3 young children, 2 of whom had already lost their mother just 5 years earlier. According to security footage from a nearby home, a man attempted to break into a residence on Berkeley Avenue before moving on. Minutes later, he entered the backyard of Melissa Quinn's home on N. Jacob Street. Melissa confronted the man in the yard, not knowing the danger he posed. The suspect, later identified as Fabian Gamez, 30, did not retreat. Instead, he pulled out a knife and attacked. In the moments that followed, Raymond Garza rushed to his mother's aid. A violent struggle broke out. Tragically, both Melissa and Raymond were stabbed multiple times. Despite efforts by other family members to intervene, including one who retrieved a gun and shot the intruder, the injuries to mother and son proved fatal. Emergency responders pronounced both dead at the scene. The crime shocked the Tulare community, but it was particularly devastating to the family left behind. Raymond's 3 children, aged 7, 9, and 19, were inside the home during the attack. The 2 youngest had already endured the death of their mother in 2019, and now faced the unimaginable loss of their father and grandmother. Melissa's second son, Michael Garza, described the trauma of the scene. One of Raymond's sons had to be held back from entering the blood-stained room after the attack, unaware of the full horror inside. Michael said the loss of both family pillars at once was a huge hit, adding, "They were our protectors." The community responded swiftly with an outpouring of support. A GoFundMe campaign raised money for funeral costs and support for the orphaned children. Neighbors organized a candlelight vigil in front of the Quinn Garza home, and grief counselors were brought in for the children and family members who had witnessed the chaos. Police soon confirmed that Fabian Gamez, the man arrested at the scene, had no known connection to the victims. The home invasion appeared to be random. Games was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and residential burglary with special circumstances, including murder during the commission of a felony. He pleaded not guilty. Games had a prior criminal history and was already known to local authorities. His motive remains unclear, but investigators emphasize that the attack appeared opportunistic. Surveillance footage captured his earlier attempts to break into another house that morning, adding to the chilling randomness of the violence. The Tulare Police Department credited quick thinking by the family, including the relative who shot Games, for preventing an even worse outcome. Games was injured by the gunshot but survived and was hospitalized before being booked into jail. District attorney officials indicated they would pursue a sentence of life without parole if convicted. The brutality of the attack, the loss suffered by the children, and the random nature of the crime were all factors pushing for the maximum penalty. As of 2025, Fabian Gamez remains incarcerated and is awaiting trial.